Oh, good. It's just me. It's just me. Boy, I look different without my beanie, don't I? Hello, everyone. This is Kevin, your Aptrepreneur, and yes, I am beanieless. I am without my beanie. I feel naked. I do. I truly do. And it can't be helped. It just can't be helped. But I didn't want to do another podcast-style video, especially when I found a great place to perch my camera. Okay, it's a Surface, but, you know, I found a place to perch it, and I like the look of it, and with the exception of the garbage in the background, this is a good way to make more videos. So, anyway, I'm making this video not necessarily because I want to, and I know how this is going to sound. I know how this is going to come off to some people, so I want to state this up front. I'm not making this video because I was offended by another YouTuber. I'm just not making it for that reason. For those who are not aware, there's another YouTuber, and I won't name their name because, first of all, they didn't offend me. I'm not, you know, mad that they made a video. They made a very well thought out video that not exposed, but it pointed out some other sides of the Uber Halloween celebration promotion, whatever the heck they're calling it, that I call it the 115 pay to play promotion myself, because that's pretty much what it is in my opinion. You know, I'm relatively certain he saw my video because he referenced another YouTuber. I don't know too many other YouTubers who were talking about this promotion. I think I was the first one, maybe. And he said he respectfully disagreed and explained why. So, for the record, yes, he could respectfully disagree. I hear the disagreement. I understand the disagreement. And I know he said some things that sound like they're pitch stops, or swipes, as they say at me, where, like, you know, I like to take my time to make well-informed videos. Yes, that is absolutely true. That is why he's a little bit less headstrong than me. Like, I mean, I have made so many videos where I've reported something really fast, and I've not had to correct myself too many times, but sometimes, like, you know, when I announced that Dara K was a new CEO of Uber, I kind of jumped the gun, and yeah, he was just selected. He wasn't actually offered the job yet, so I'm lucky that he said yes. Otherwise, I would have looked really foolish in that video. There is something to be said for taking your time, and that is actually why I am making this video, because here's the thing. I stand by my original video, 100%. And in fact, I want to thank this YouTuber for making the video because here's the thing. After he made the video, he asked a very important question that I don't recall if I asked. And if I didn't ask, I should have asked. And that question was this. Are you part-time or a full-time driver? And regardless which one you are, did you get the promotion or not? And I have to say, even though he only posted a video like 6 hours ago, I've been reading his responses. Or his comments, I should say. I've been reading comments people are making on his Facebook page, which I am also a part of. And here's the thing. It's very interesting because the promotion that Uber is offering right now, just a quick recap, is you pay Uber $115. And for that $115, you get 33% more in fares between a certain time period. Again, you can watch that video. I'll have a link to it at the end of this video so you can, well, listen to it, I guess, because you don't see my ugly mug on it. And I felt that was such a bad idea. I didn't feel like anybody wins. Now, this YouTuber has pointed out that if you are a full-time driver, you very well could make a lot of money off of this. And you know what? Yes, that is not something I had thought about. But I had also mentioned in my videos, not everyone seemed to be offered the promotion. For the record, I have since been offered the promotion. And for the record, I would consider myself mid-time, probably part-time. I tend to do less than 20 hours a week on most weeks because I do like to pinpoint the surges, the bonuses. That's where I make my most money doing this. I don't do a lot of just driving around because I feel the base fare is a scam. I cannot make money on the base fare, therefore I concentrate on bonuses, promotions, and surge. That is my style, and if you're going to focus on that, you cannot possibly do it full time. So I am definitely part-time. I got offered the promotion today, after that video went up, ironically. Now, here's the thing. In the comments, I kept reading. There were a lot of people who said, I'm full-time, but I didn't get an offer. I'm part-time, but I didn't get anything. Here's what I didn't see, and this could very well change. It could very well change, but I think it's pretty obvious what's going on, because Uber is not a company to be giving out things that will go against them. The only people so far who have said they have gotten it, and this is not only his YouTube channel, this is on other Uber groups. I have not read a single comment that said, I drive full-time consistently, and I got this offer. The only people who have said this are people who have driven part-time. Everyone who has gotten this offer admits to being a part-time driver. That's the first thing I've noticed in all the comments and in all the group discussions and everything. The second thing I noticed is that everyone pointed out this will kill Surge. And you know what? It's right. So I think I understand what Uber's endgame for the Halloween promotion is. And, of course, full disclosure, I could be wrong. I mean, again, I'm not sitting on it as long as I probably should. But I'm pretty good at reading this, I think. What's going to happen is this. Uber is offering this promotion to a bunch of part-time drivers. If you are full-time or pretty close to full-time, I am pretty certain you will not get to this offer, because I know some Uber drivers in my area who do drive full-time who have not been offered this promotion. Uber is going to offer it to the people who don't drive very much, because they're the people Uber that are least likely to hit the goal. But here's the thing, it is more money. So a lot of part-timers will get on the road and they will drive. And I don't know if they're going to drive full-time, but they might just do their regular part-time shtick. And what happens? Well, all these drivers go on the road and they're trying to hit a certain goal. And yes, they are making more money, but now they are competing with a lot of drivers who would normally not be on the road. And those people will not get their goal. And here's the other thing. I don't trust Uber's algorithm. I couldn't trust it as far as I can spit. And that's not very far, to be honest. So, I bet you Uber, I can't prove it, and I will never be able to prove it, but Uber has been caught messing with the algorithm before. Not making it a level playing field for who gets rides. Getting the good rides and the bad rides sometimes depends on your star rating or your acceptance rate. Sometimes whatever promotions, it depends on what you're doing. The algorithm figures out how to most take advantage of the drivers. It always has and it always will. I don't know why this situation would be any different. So of course you're not going to see any, or at the very least many, full-time drivers getting this offer. You will not see them getting the offer because these are the sort of people who could really take advantage of it. Because the full-time drivers, yes, they would definitely make way more than the $350. And that means they can make a lot of money. Of course, Uber is not going to offer it to them. Of course, they're not going to offer it to them. They're going to offer it to the part-timers. And the part-timers who might not even drive for those few days because they don't really grasp how much they stand to lose, will flood the market on the days that they normally drive, which is usually the weekends. It is usually the weekends. And when they're on the road, it will help kill the surge. And that's what Uber really wants. In fact, I anticipate more, if this is successful, and this is why I pretty much encourage everyone. Okay, first of all, I guess in all fairness, I do encourage you to, come up to your own conclusion. Watch my video, watch other YouTubers' videos, listen to all the arguments, because you need to make a well-informed decision for you. That's the only way you could do this properly. That has been my advice from day one, and it remains my advice now. However, in my opinion, this is definitely not the direction you want to go. You do not want this to be a success, because if you make this a success, I can guarantee you Uber will benefit way more than you will. Now, just to clear one more misconception about this. Some people say, oh, well, Uber's already taken 25%, so you're really making only like, 8% more. No, that's not how it works, guys. Uber will tack 33% on more to the fare, and then they will take their 25%. So, yes, some of this bonus is going into their pocket, but, you know. So, here's what concerns me the most. This seems very much like a pyramid scheme at this point. Very much like a pyramid scheme. It feels almost like Mary Kay. Mary Kay, for those who are not aware, is a company that sells products, and they advertise you can be your own boss. You can sell things yourself, you know, buy this product and sign up your friends, and you could soon make this much if you do this. And most people who enter it, they are paying Mary Kay for their products, and they're buying the products. But are they selling the products? It's not often they sell the products. And when they do, it's not enough to recoup their investment. And some people keep aiming for it in that ever elusive pursuit to have their own Mary Kay empire. That is what the Uber promotion is to me. Uber is deliberately seeking out the people who drive the least, offering them a carrot, saying it's just going to cost this much money, but if you make at least this much, you'll be fine. You won't lose anything on that point. And these people do it not realizing not only the math does not work out for them personally, but that they will be competing with potentially thousands of other drivers who are hoping to get the same carrot. I don't want Uber to be Mary Kay. I am so not interested in working for Mary Kay. I'm interested in making money. I'm interested in being my own boss. I am interested in not being screwed. So, the YouTuber who made the video, for the record, love that video. Love the video. Thank you for making it. And I know we probably disagree. You probably still disagree with me at this point. I think your video, honestly, supports what I was worried about a little bit more than you think. Probably because since you made the video, I've got to read like a lot of comments, and that definitely backed up my theory that nobody who works full-time will be offered this. Or very, very few people who work full-time will be made this offer. Because they're the people who would actually benefit from it. It's not trust me, reading everything, I know this is not a market-to-market differentiator. This is a driver-to-driver difference. The algorithm has been purposefully designed to basically weed out the people who would actually make the money from this, and to only offer to the people who, if they spend the money, they are very unlikely to make it back. And that is the problem. I think way too many people are going to be taken advantage of. I think anyone who signs up for this, they are going to be in for a rude wake-up call. And, of course, people who don't sign up for this, if a lot of people sign up anyway, you might find your surge gone. You will more than likely find your surge gone. Because that is what Uber does. And, yeah. Okay, I guess we're going to just end that right there. So, I hope that clarifies my stance on a few things. Again, everyone's allowed to feel differently about it. And I encourage everyone watching this to not just take my word for it. Listen to other people. Look at the deals yourself. Do the math yourself. Figure out if it would actually work for you. If you were even offered it. And again, let's start this up again. I know we're probably going to get some trolls at this point. But if you're an honest-to-God driver, you know, how many hours, part-time, full-time, did you get the offer? I bet you that if you drive full-time, you have not gotten this offer. If you drive part-time, you very much did get this offer. So, at least that's my opinion. That's my feeling. That's the sense that I get from everything. So, I mean, and there's really only so much we can research this because we're not going to know the cause effect till afterwards. And I will make a follow-up video if this did affect the surge, because I do intend to drive Halloween, much to Katie's huge disappointment, because I guess she wants us to go as Ash and Misty. But, you know, there's a lot of money to be made on Halloween, so I told her I don't really like dressing up anyway. So, we will find out very soon, at least I will find out soon, if the surge disappeared from me. Because I definitely know that that's like an issue Uber's been dealing with. They want to kill surge, especially for holidays. But it's really hard to kill the surge for holidays because drivers have lives. So there's always going to be a decrease in drivers and an increase in demand. But could this be the answer? Who knows? So for everyone, I would love to know, part-time, full-time, what do you think? If you like, comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. Excuse me. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member for $1 a month. $5 will get you access to exclusive videos. And on a final note, because I'm assuming everyone knows the YouTuber I'm referring to. And I do want to stress, I am not angry. I am not angry. He or she is a great guy or girl, and they are very smart, and they made a well-informed video, and that's why I enjoy watching them. Please, please, please don't go over to their channel if you should happen to figure it out and start some stuff. Please don't. I'm not here to create drama. I am here. This video's purpose is to weigh an opposing viewpoint and add on something that I probably should have discussed that I just didn't think about. And, they thought about it and more or less provided me with a de facto way of finding out whether or not I felt that was true or not. So that's all this is. We're here to inform you as best we can. We don't always agree, but that's good. If we all agreed, then basically there would be no strategy to this. There would be none. Everyone would just have to do it one way. But you know what? They're going to run their YouTube channel their way, and it's great. They just hit a milestone. Congratulations. Looking forward to what the channel has to bring in the future. And I've got my information. And yes, I have become more of a news channel than I have an advice channel. But if I'm going to give advice, personally, after you do your research, I think that this is a bad deal, and I wouldn't recommend you do it. But that's my opinion, and you're just going to have to tell me what you decide to do. And I'm going to add on one more thing, because I would like to make one more video in the next week. If anyone here actually signs up for this, please tell me if you actually made your money back. I would love to know. And that's pretty much where we're going to end it here. Time to relax. See you next time. Flame responsibly.